Wait, what did he just say about the reconciliation bill? Yeah, we need to talk about the next stimulus package and what President Biden and Chuck Schumer just said about it. Let's get right into it. But quickly, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video as things are changing very, very rapidly, literally every single day, like what we're going to talk about in this video, because you never know when somebody of influence, like President Biden or Chuck Schumer, like what we're going to talk about in this video, may come out and say at any given point. So I'm back every day to keep you updated and ultimately do whatever we possibly can to help out the low income and fixed income beneficiaries during this time get additional stimulus checks as well as any other stimulus provisions and permanent raises to benefits like Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, and ultimately more relief for low and fixed income. So if you like the sound of that, make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's free and I'm here for you every single day. All right, let's talk through this. And once again, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, literally every single person here. I really do appreciate you. All right, so wow. I mean, seriously, where to start? All right, seriously, no, I do have a plan for this video. Don't worry. I've got it all planned out. All right, so here, first off, President Biden was out just a short time ago talking about the reconciliation bill. As all of us know, because of course you watched my video from a few hours ago, overnight, just before 4 a.m., the Senate came together and they voted to advance the budget resolution, which opens the door for the reconciliation bill. So that was early this morning, just before 4 a.m. Eastern time. I talked about it in my video from this morning. If you haven't seen it, go back and check that out. I will link it down below at the top of the comment section if you want to see that one. But President Biden was out just a short time ago talking about this reconciliation bill. He was talking about his plans for it and everything that he wants to achieve with it. Here's what's interesting. There was a decent amount of time that he spent during this interview, or it wasn't even an interview, it was like a press conference. He was talking about getting cash into the pockets of people, helping out low income, as in lifting the low income, and building out the middle class. There was like a surprising amount of time that he actually talked about this. Not only that, he did not necessarily reference a fourth stimulus check, but rather he did reference the third stimulus check, the $1,400. He talked about the child tax credit payments, which, by the way, if you receive those payments, your next one is coming on Friday. So in just a couple of days from now, you will get your next child tax credit payment. So enjoy if you're one of those people. Also, he did talk a lot about just getting money to people. He wants to help out people. Again, he did not announce a fourth stimulus check, but there was just a lot of talk about this. So I found that to be really, really interesting. But anyway, so he was out talking about all that. But that's not really the big announcement here. I just wanted to mention kind of just really briefly what President Biden talked about. Basically just his plans for the reconciliation bill. Pretty much stuff that we already know about. But a lot of stuff in there that he wants to add into this package. But the big announcement is from Chuck Schumer. Now here's the thing with him. He was out just a short time before President Biden speaking in a press conference. Once again, he was out speaking, talking about this reconciliation bill, the budget resolution that was passed overnight, things like this. He spoke for about 12 minutes talking about the plan, and then he got into some Q&A with reporters. And here's where things get a little bit spicy. So here's what happened. He was talking, he answered a couple questions, and I believe it was the third question that was asked to him. It was really hard to hear the reporters, by the way. I had the volume all the way up on my device, and I was having a hard time hearing the reporters. But his response was, "Everything is on the table." Yes, you heard that correctly. In reference to the reconciliation bill, he said, "Everything is on the table." In fact, just a few minutes later, maybe like 2.5 minutes later, maybe 3 minutes later, somebody else asked another question, and he responded once again with saying, "Everything is on the table." In other words, literally everything is on the table when it comes to this reconciliation bill. You better believe that people in Congress, all of these people in Congress, between the House and the Senate, there's about 270 Democrats that make up both of these chambers. You better believe they are licking their chops right now like a pack of dogs. Seriously. By the way, that is not me taking sides or insulting one side or the other. I'm just simply saying they are probably like literally thinking we have $3.5 trillion here, and it is like You know what I mean? It is like a free-for-all. You get to do whatever you want with this money. Now, again, I do know that they have an agenda with this money, but the point is, it's not all allocated. They only have maybe like $1.5 trillion so far that's actually allocated. They have a couple $1 trillion still available that has not been allocated yet within this next package. My point is, there's a lot of money that they still need to find a home for. I don't know about you, but I know a home that it could go, right? This home right here. How about your house? Yeah, you want some in your house? Fill it up, guys. Give me a dump truck load full of money, right? A cash. So anyway, he did say everything is on the table right now in reference to the reconciliation bill. So, as I've been saying over the last couple of days here, and I'm going to say it again now, this thing is like a big goodie bag. Literally, it's a big bag where they have $3.5 trillion in it, and it's just like, what do you guys want in this thing? You know what I mean? It's like a Halloween bag. You walk around to 100 houses and you get home and you open up your bag and you find all kinds of different things. Every candy that you could ever possibly dream of is probably in your bag. That's basically what's happening with this package. So the simple fact that he said everything is on the table, in other words, they're not counting anything out at this point. Also, a couple months ago, the press secretary, Jen Psaki, said, in reference to a fourth stimulus check, it is up to Congress. Remember that statement? We talked about it. It was probably about, I'm just going to throw out a number, probably about 3 months ago now. I'm guessing it was probably in May sometime. I don't know exactly when it was. I'm just kind of throwing out a flyer on that one. I'm guessing it was about 3 months ago. But in reference to the fourth stimulus check, a reporter asked her, and she said it is up to Congress. In other words, the president will support basically anything that Congress throws to him. So, it's up to Congress, and guess what? Everything is on the table. Wow. I mean, seriously, this is why I keep saying you've got to make sure you're subscribed, because things are changing very rapidly right now. And at any given point, we could have somebody come out, like Chuck Schumer, or the president, or Bernie Sanders, or anybody else of influence throughout Congress that could come out and make some kind of statement. Maybe just saying, hey, I think we should have a stimulus check. You know, things are getting worse out there across the country right now. You know, there's a lot of shutdowns. In fact, I just read a new statement this morning that Hawaii is going back into some restrictions, like some major restrictions. Just as of now, the governor of Hawaii is going to be signing an executive order. So, I mean, things like this are coming. Once again, it is basically a replica of 2020 all over again. Well, we know what happens then. People need cash in their pockets. People need relief. People need money to get by. You know, when things are, when people are in a pinch right now, we need to get cash out to them. And we know, because of the studies, that the stimulus checks and direct payments to the people are the best way to help out people as quickly as possible. They can get that money out in a relatively short period of time. I mean, realistically, in a matter of a couple weeks, they can have that money out to people. Hundreds of billions of dollars. So, wow, I mean, this is pretty cool. Now, again, it was not, I just want to be totally clear, it was not a direct reference to a fourth stimulus check. However, the door's open. Seriously, he just opened the door wide open and said, hey guys, put whatever you want in it. Seriously, everything's on the table. Just clearly, anything you want. If you can dream about it, you can put it in the bag. Seriously, that's basically what we are down to right now. So yeah, the budget resolution passed this morning just before 4 a.m. So now everything is on the table. We have that rough framework of the budget resolution that was released yesterday morning, 92 pages. Well, that 92 pages is going to need about another 5,000 on top of it. Usually these bills are multiple thousands of pages. In fact, this infrastructure bill that was just passed yesterday in the Senate was 2,700 pages. The last stimulus package, thousands of pages. The stimulus check number 2 package, 5,500 pages. Yeah, there's a lot of paper in these things. So my point is, they have a lot of agreeing to do, right? They have a lot of money to spend. They have a lot of typing to do, a lot of writing to do. They have a big bill to write ahead of them. Thousands and thousands of pages worth. So, whoa, I mean, it's going to get really exciting here going forward. Now, quickly, I had a couple people ask about this. September 15th, is that the date in which they're going to have it passed? That is the last date in which Chuck Schumer wants the committees to have everything, to him, right? He wants to have everything kind of laid out and everything kind of packaged up by September 15th. So between now and September 15th, it's going to be like an absolute free-for-all when it comes to how to spend this $3.4 trillion. Wow, right? Oh, one other thing too. the House of Representatives is going to be back, and they're going to be voting on this budget resolution. They're going to be examining it and checking this whole thing out the week of August 23rd. So they'll be checking that out that week right there. So, yeah, we've got a lot cooking right now. Seriously, there's a lot going on right now, and it is kind of getting exciting, right? It's kind of fun to watch this whole thing play out because you literally never know at what given point something is going to be announced, someone's going to say something, or what's going to, happen next. So it's a very interesting time. All right. I'm choking myself. Sorry. All right. I'm going to wrap it up right there. I'm getting too excited. All right. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. I really appreciate it. Subscribe right down below the video. And once again, this is why I don't edit my videos, because I'm a normal person. Sometimes when I'm talking, things happen. And my voice just cracked. I mean, could this get any worse right now? Seriously. This is getting embarrassing. So I'm going to turn this off now because I just have to, right? I just got to get out of this thing. Got to get off this thing now. All right, anyway, thanks so much, everybody. Subscribe down below. Just trust me. I do a lot of research on this stuff, and I'm just really getting excited about this right now because you just literally never know what's going to happen next, and I just want to make sure that I can get some relief for everybody in this community. Seriously. I know the struggle. I mean, I'm not trying to act like I know your situation because I don't. Everybody's situation is different, but I do know one thing. Everybody's struggling right now. I do know that for a fact. The degree of struggle is very different across everybody, but I do know that there's some pretty hard times out there right now, and I just want people in my community and people out there who have not found my community yet to get some relief. Seriously. So that's why I'm back every day. I want to be here for you in any way that I possibly can. So enjoy your day. I will see you again in the next video. Subscribe down below. Go back and check out some other videos. Oh, and by the way, watch that video from this morning. If you didn't see it yet, we lay everything out in that video regards to the passing of the budget resolution this morning and what that means going forward. And of course, share the videos with anybody you want to, and I will see you in the next one.